Creating AutoPay in eJazz. Go to the eJazz homepage and put in the client ID. In the client main page, click on Payments and select AutoPay. You will see no records found for this client if the client has never had an AutoPay. Create AutoPay by using the button. Here you see the client's address. Please verify with the client if this address is correct so that the check goes to the right place. We can change the address one time, which you see here, address change allowable for this payment only. Contact DSHS for permanent address correction. This is the same rule as it's always been, so make sure that if your client has changed their address that you have them contact DSHS. Over here you see job search 21119, that's the component that was started. We can choose either immediate yes, meaning they get a $25 check, or no, they get a $35 check. Many times people have chosen immediate because it fell between, when they came into job search, fell between the 1st and the 16th, so they wanted them to get their checks sooner. We now have available the option to create a voucher for gas, so it's advisable not to use immediate, as that does count as one of their 8 checks. Check with your office to see what the policy is there. We also would need to select a type of AutoPay, urban or rural. So urban is if they live less than 40 miles away from a work source. Rural is when their residence is more than 40 miles away from a work source. I'm not going to choose any for a second, just to show what happens if we do not select a type. If we go ahead and save the AutoPay request, we'll get an error message that says you must select either urban or rural before you can save AutoPay. So we're going to say OK, and we will go ahead and choose urban and hit save. Now you see on the AutoPay summary that it's an active status. So if we click on active, what we can see here is the type, and actually we could update it if we needed to. We could see a timestamp and the name of who created it and the address that's showing. This is also the place where we can close AutoPay by hitting on this button. So if you click this, it would close it. So if we hit save here, it's going to say nothing happened. So we have some buttons here. We can go back a page, or we could go back to the payment screen or the main screen where we first started. Or we can go home and leave this client's record and go back into the eJazz home page. We could also choose help. I want to show you what that looks like. There is a help screen on every single page in eJazz, so I would encourage you to check those help pages out. Here you see you have blue tabs with different subjects. This page goes down quite a bit, shows screens and things like that. So this is really helpful. Okay, so if we go back, there's the active status. Now, this customer is brand new, so we're not going to be able to see a payment history. So what I'm going to do is go home out of this record and put in a record that I know we have a payment history for. So I'm going into Payments, AutoPay, and here you see Payment History. And then you can click on the button of the date and get details. All right, so we see that it was urban immediate, $25, address. Oh, there's a place here for warrant number, but that will probably migrate once a check is really in the live environment, when that is really issued. However, we're not sure because we can't test it out. It can be that, or it may be that only admin will see that if they go to cancel the warrant number. So right now we're not quite sure about that. So now I'm going to go back to payments, and one more time just show you all that information we just saw we mainly can see here as well. So here where you see the name, it was closed out, updated, closed by, and here's the date created. So now I just want to show you one more thing. And I think what we'll do is we'll go to the main screen and we'll go to Client Notes. Here you see in the Client Notes, AutoPay automatically makes a note in Client Notes. We didn't have this before, so this is a great new feature. If you click here on the link, you can actually view your AutoPay. So that's how you create AutoPay in eJazz.